Welcome, tribe. We are twin oracles. This is a love reading.
And it's also timeless, meaning whenever you find it, that is when is the right time for you to take these messages. If it doesn't resonate, release what doesn't work for you and keep what does.
So let's get right into it. The first deck, I'm going to be pulling a card from the Affirmations deck, Words of Inner Wisdom by Lorraine Anderson.
We also have these two decks here, the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. These two decks on the end here is Work Your Light Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. And we have these two pink ones here, the Pink Tarot, from an Etsy shop called Tarot Cards Dark Forest. So let's hop on in.
Okay, keep it in mind, this is a love reading. It is timeless, as we mentioned. We're just going to shuffle this deck and see what comes out. I'm hearing sunshine and rainbows. Thank you, Spirit. Sunshine and rainbows. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So the card that came out, I'll show you it first. And it's titled Breathe. Card number 3. Sorry, not Breathe. My bad. It's called Become. For some reason, I'm hearing something's going to take your breath away. Something is going to become of something and it will take your breath away. But nonetheless, the card says become. Close your eyes. What does your best self look like? Open your eyes and become your vision. And so it feels though you're being asked to step into the best version of you. Become that person that you want to see in the world. Become that change. If you're wanting things around you to change, embrace that change within you first, and you will see it reflected on the outer environment.
It's also about connecting with your higher self and asking how to become that best version of you. What is it that you need to change? What is it that can be improved? And it's also about co-creating with God, Source, Spirit, whatever it is you believe in. Co-creating the best version of you so you can then attract that version of your other half.
So whatever you're wanting to see in the love of your life, employ that in your life. Okay?
So now we're going to get into the Romance Angels. One more shuffle.
Sunshine and rainbows. I'm not sure why I'm still hearing that again. Sunshine and rainbows. It is time to rise and shine, fellow tribe.
Whoa.
Rise and shine. So become what you're looking for. Become that person that you're looking for in another. And breathe.
So we'll keep this as a bonus card because it fell off to the side.
Okay.
So it's interesting that this card came out. I have two cards that came out. One of them is finances and career. So I did feel this card before even shooting this video. So it feels as though some of you are a little burdened financially, trying to make things work, taking a little bit from here, putting a little bit over there. And this is taking up a lot of the mental space as well as the heart space. And so perhaps to take a little time out, a little pause, to do something fun and to disconnect from the financial areas that you're perhaps dealing with, to disconnect from that, to allow some room to grow and for some breath work to come into play. Because it's through the breath you will receive the answers that you are looking for.
And for others of you, it looks as though there's a choice that you're going to have to make between one person or another. And it feels as though one person might be your true love, but there might be some sort of deception by someone else, some sort of interference, if you will. It feels as though you're being asked to use your discernment and to follow your heart.
For others of you, if it's not needing to make a choice between two people, it could be someone that's on the sidelines, someone that is perhaps a friend, someone maybe perhaps that you confide in or trust in, that is trying to sabotage this connection. And if it's not you, it's the other party. And what I mean by that is the person that's right for you has someone in their life that is trying to sabotage the connection that's right for them. So place it how you see fit.
So just to confirm that or recap that, it does feel like in your energy field that there is the person that is right for you, but there's some sort of interference. And the interference could come from a friend, could come from a family member, and it feels as though this person might try to deceive you or disrupt them, but to also disrupt this relationship. Okay, so it could be, and place this where how it resonates with you, place this in your life. So it could be a friend or a family member that's trying to sabotage is the word I'm thinking of. Yes. A friend or family member could try to sabotage this relationship between you and your true love. But also it could be that your true love has a friend or a family member or is also in a relationship that is trying to distract him or her from you.
Or has a friendship that is trying to sabotage this.
Okay, so take what resonates. It is gonna. There's so many of you watching that this is gonna resonate differently for each of you, but this is coming through very profoundly.
And if you want to dig deeper, you can always reach out for a personal reading to get more information. So we do have a bonus card here, and this bonus card says "very soon." Okay. So it says, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So I feel as though this is pertaining to taking the time out to breathe and to disconnect from the stresses of life. And if you're not dealing with trying to make matters work financially, it could be that there's just a lot on your plate. Okay?
That you're juggling.
Or there are other things that you're juggling. It could be that you're exhausted, you're just tired, you just need a break, you need that time out. So take that time out, because
it will help you to also see the deception around you.
Yes, it's going to help you hear the answers on how to solve some certain situations that you're dealing with. And take that time out, do some inner breath work if you can. And very soon, things will clear up for you financially, and you'll know more about this deception.
Okay, and I think we'll just pull from this deck. Okay. Spirit, can you give us any further information about this love reading?
And in the meantime, focus on bettering yourself, bettering your life, bettering your finances, and deciding what it is that's going to make you happy. What action steps can you make yourself happier than where you find yourself now? And even if you are happy, there's always room to go out and celebrate.
So the card that came out is Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, and Mystic Teacher. So it feels as though you or the love of your life is very spiritual. I'm hearing also spiritual leader, wanting to lead others down the spiritual path, the spiritual road. And again, you're being asked to devote yourself to self-love, to self-care. Because in that space is where you will attract, or from that space is where you will attract your true love.
And it's interesting earlier when I was mentioning to take some time out and, to disconnect from the world and to go on a retreat, to do some self-care if you're exhausted, to get out in nature. The card that came out here is boundaries, okay? So I was picking that up. Exhaustion, perhaps being torn in a few different areas in life, having many different responsibilities. So it feels like you're carrying a heavy burden, okay? And so you're here it says, where do you need to establish better boundaries? So taking some time out to reflect upon that and to discover where exactly it is that you need to set better boundaries in order to take back some of your energy, right? Think about some things that you can perhaps cut away in your life or not devote as much time or attention to it, to diminish some of the responsibilities or the time and energy devoted to each responsibility. It just feels like it's time to take a little bit of a break, to pull back a little, to disconnect from the world, and to see what's at hand and what it is you are experiencing in life and how to move forward from it. And to decide what you do want.
And to also help you use your discernment to see who is around you and if they are of your energy to be there. We will do our video on boundaries as well, so stay tuned for a tarot oracle talk titled Boundaries, because this is a very, very important topic. Okay, so moving forward, we will just take a card, pull a card from oh wow.
So what I received here is the Six of Cups, okay? So it feels to me, I'm just going to put this card here. It feels like since you were young, you were a giver, right? You were always torn, because you'd always want to say yes to people. You always want to make people happy. Even now, even to today's day and age, even where you find yourself now in life, you're still finding that you always want to make everyone happy. And so it's been a lifelong commitment here to making the external people around you happier than where you find yourself. Okay? So I guess that's why we were picking up the boundaries issues. or the boundaries to be placed, because a lot of your energy is being depleted by surrendering yourself and your time and your energy outside of you to other people. And so by the time all of those requests and those responsibilities for others is filled, you feel exhausted, which confirms what we were mentioning earlier. There's this exhaustion. So where in your life do you need to pull back a little and revisit areas in your life where too much is being exerted outside of you, and the return on rewards is perhaps minimal, and for a lot of you, non-existent.
Also, what came out is the Two of Pentacles. So it could feel like you're being asked to move towards making choices based on self-love, self-care. Two other supporting cards that came out alongside of the Two of Pentacles was the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. So perhaps, and again, this Five of Swords does confirm that there is someone in your energy field that perhaps could be trying to deceive a situation in love. So this is why it's so important to slow things down in your life so that you can be aware, so that you can use your discernment, so that you can see the deception around you.
And to put your foot down, this just fell, this crystal just fell, and it feels like abruptly wanting to put your foot down, put an end to this. So now that you know, I mean, this could be in love, but I'm also seeing for some of you, it might not be dealing with love. This could be dealing with someone at work. This could be dealing with someone at work, perhaps you receiving a promotion and someone catches wind of it, wanting to sabotage that.
So please do take a moment to look for our video titled Boundaries under the Twin Oracles Talk. We do hope that Same channel. We do hope that these messages did resonate for you. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share this channel with your friends and family. By placing the energy of exchange, it allows your energy to be infused in the channel as well, so that the future videos are catered to your specific questions or concerns, whatever the case may be, okay? So again, thank you, our tribe. We love you, and as always,
with love. Thank you for watching. Until the next time, see you soon.